Welcome back, guys, to another endgame update. So today, seasonally sitting 11 weeks and 6 days out, so just shy of 12 weeks out. Another very, very productive week. But before I get into that, first thing I want to say is the Spain Empro show was yesterday, and a massive congrats to the British guys there. We had Sass, Kuba, and Reece McDonald all came top 10. Sass has come back, like I think everyone in the UK, Sass is an impossible guy to not love. He's a fantastic bodybuilder, he's an incredible human. To see him back on stage where he belongs was incredible. I think he deserved third, he came fourth, but that's besides the point. The guy looked phenomenal. I don't know what his plans are moving forward, but seeing him, seeing Kuba and Reece, both young guys, new, I think Reece, that was his pro debut, inside the top 10. You know, I find that extremely motivating. And I just love it. It's just great to see guys that I've kind of grown alongside, I suppose, do so well. It doesn't really impact my actual feelings on competing personally, because I still find it very hard to see myself in a lineup of pro bodybuilders. Again, being 6'6" and very kind of, I suppose, a different shape to them. But a massive well done to those guys, and I definitely came into this week feeling even more pumped than I have been. And I have been feeling very pumped because this prep is going brilliantly well. We're 6 weeks in now. Body weight is, as of this morning, 316.2. So last week I was averaging 317.3, so we're down on that. And this time last week I was actually 319.4. So things continue to tick over. But again, I'm not just looking at, you know, week to week, I'm looking at how the weight tracks over the week. Last week was pretty stubborn, and then it saw a drop. I actually dropped to 315 for 3 days, so I'm actually up slightly. So since we last checked in, which was 14 weeks out, calories dropped the following week, and I dropped calories again moving into this week. Not by a huge amount, but they are now sitting on training days at 3,850. Non-training days 3,320. Now I know for me, under 4,000 I make some significant visual changes. As of minutes ago, I just did some post-workout posing. This is the first session I've done since I shaved my body, so I was happy, and I am in a good place, but I can't rest on my laurels. You know, I want to make sure I bring a package that I want to bring to the stage. I've got it in mind. And you know, it's very condition orientated. I think that's, I've got to look at my strengths. I think strengths are condition, kind of general shape. I'm never going to beat guys on like pound for pound size. I haven't got that sort of freaky muscle belly stuff, but I know I can bring a really nice looking package to the stage, and I want to do that. But that's enough talk about packages. So other changes this week are an additional 5 minutes of cardio in the morning, so 25 minutes a day now. I've also started wearing this little bad boy, so I've got my step counter out again. You know, people have different views on steps. For the most part, I ignore the shit out of them, unless someone is extremely active and I just want to get an idea of exactly how active they are. For me, I don't bother in the off season because my overall activity is pretty steady, and by steady I mean very fucking low. So as of last week, I set myself a step target, 5,000 steps a day. I know, what a disgrace. However, that's probably about 1,500 more than I was doing, roughly. At least 1,000 more. So again, it gives me a foundation that I hit every day. And the psychology around wearing a kind of step counter for me is fascinating. I forget it because I only wear it on prep, but you know, immediately I'm happier to forget something in another room and have to go and walk for it and things like that. You know, it's also a nice boost at the end of the day when this buzzes and says I've hit my target. You know, all these little things, little wins, they kind of add up and they build momentum, they build confidence. So steps are in, and they will continue to track up as is needed as a form of expenditure, and increasing there. So yeah, outside of that, not a lot's changed. Just slight food, slight cardio increase, and the steps being counted. Posing is consistent at twice, two rounds, 5 times a week after sessions. And yeah, we move into another very positive week. Another thing I wanted to touch upon in this video as a bit of an insight into being, you know, self-coached, and, you know, if anyone is out there kind of wondering why do I change what I change, like what dictates those decisions. The benefit of coaching myself is I can listen to myself very, very well. So when it comes to making food changes, for example, I will literally go through my day and highlight meals where I am satisfied, where I am even a little bit full, and that's where I'll look at pulling food. So that way I can maintain a consistent level of kind of satisfaction in terms of not being super hungry at any particular time of the day, and yeah, just manipulate food that way. So that's very much what I've done. We're at a point now with food where, as the variables I have at play, cardio and steps, the next thing that I'll kind of play with more is steps. I still have kind of fat burners that I can increase and then I can introduce, but they all kind of have a time and a place. Like, as it stands, you know, I can never predict, but I think this week we'll see a nice shift in things. Given how I'm looking, I'm a little bit less rushed with regards to dropping. So yeah, that kind of, I suppose, just gives you an insight into my mind. Like, when I'm looking at my week, I generally sit down with myself on a Sunday. I have all the data in front of me, as I do right now, and I'll go, right, do I need to kind of drop faster? Am I in a good place? Do I need to make some small changes, big changes? And then where can they come from? How am I with my diet? How am I with my cardio? So like I said, you know, cardio increased this week by 5 minutes, 25 minutes isn't a big stretch. Obviously, the less you eat, the more time you have. You know, off season, meals will take in 40, 45 minutes. Now on prep, they're taking 10 minutes. So I have more time at my disposal where I can go for a walk, I can do a bit more cardio, and I can use, I suppose, areas of things that way. So that pretty much ticks everything that I wanted to say for today. It's been another great week, 11 and a bit weeks out, or just under 12 weeks out. Yeah, things are happening. I'm on track. I don't think I've got anything else to say. I won't waste your time. Like, comment, subscribe, and again, thank you for everyone who has kind of taken an interest in this journey. It's really cool to see. I had some lovely comments, some lovely messages, and hopefully they'll continue as you continue to see the hard work and we get through this. So I'll see you in the next video, guys. Nice big pull session for you with some posing. So we will see you then. Take care.